Hey everyone, welcome back to our last video about Big Island, Hawaii. I'm really excited to show you guys some of the hidden gems we came across, including green sand beaches, black sand beaches, these wonderful waterfalls near the Hilo side of the island where it's wet and constantly raining, and we also have botanical gardens as well as these wonderful cliff edges all over the north coast of Hawaii. So stay tuned. So we're heading towards the green sand beach. It's one of 4 in the entire world. And right now we're just going up a little hill. It's about a 2.7 mile hike to get there. You can also take these off-road trucks. We saw people pile onto them. And that will save you some energy. But we haven't walked all day, so we thought we would take this hike instead. We found a sea arch. It's very small, but hey, they are rare occurrences, so I'm just happy to find one. And we've almost arrived at the green sand beach. That's the point that Bijan is walking towards there. It's exactly how I remembered it. The rocks out there, the ocean crashing into those waves, crashing into those rocks, making big waves.
To the Green Sands Beach, southernmost tip of the United States. Say hello.
Hi.
What do you have to say for yourself?
That was a nice walk, but I'm kind of tired now. A little unfit.
It's a hike just to get down. Take a look. It is one of 4 green sand beaches in the world.
We've arrived at the green sand beach. It's hard to see it right now because it's in the shade, but it is actually pretty green when you see it with your naked eye. Oh look, the sun has come out. You can actually see the green right in front of us.
Hello. We were just at the Green Sands Beach and now we're on a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
Ford Ranger. We're on some sort of truck.
We're way too tired to walk back, so we're taking a ride.
It's more so just that this is a safer choice.
Yeah, the sun is going down, so better get in a car and not run out of water.
That's the key. Yeah, that is.
Gotta hold tight.
Eyes in front.
I am. Oh my god. This is very adventurous.
Well, if you have a miraculous bruise because of this. Any bruises in your midsection is definitely because of this metal bar.
This is so fun. More fun than hiking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like the sand dunes in Dubai.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of exercise as well. Like my core, my arms.
No, zero exercise. Land surfing.
This is actually really fun. Let's do this.
Oh, look at the...
is that a marmot?
Yeah, look at the marmot. Look at the marmot.
Oh, yeah.
It's either a marmot or a mink.
Yeah, I can't tell. What? Keep it low. Ooh. We did it. Oh my gosh. Woo, we did it. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I pick up at 45 degrees. Oh. Oh my god. So we just arrived at the Black Sand Beach on the Big Island. And it's one of two on the Big Island. It's really wonderful here. Bit of a cloudy day, but still wonderful with a lot of families nearby. And Bijan, how's the beach so far?
Cool, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. While we were there, I learned that the Big Island has black sand beaches because of its ongoing volcanic activity. As hot molten lava from volcanoes like Kilauea pours into the cool ocean, it shatters and cools instantly into the black basalt glass. And then the crashing of the waves further erodes and grind these glass and rock fragments into these fine jet black sand that you see in the pictures. We are at Akaka Falls State Park and doing a loop to see the two waterfalls, Kehena Waterfall and Akaka Waterfall. Very beautiful. This is a tiny waterfall. It's actually not that tiny, but we are pretty far.
This is a banyan tree that is growing over the rock. Yeah, so we've been hiking up. So we already kind of saw one waterfall. And now we're on our way to a much larger waterfall. To give you a good idea of what the landscape looks like. There's a clearing, there's a waterfall in that direction, and a waterfall in that direction, and another one in that direction. Pretty sweet, huh?
Yeah.
This banyan tree was planted by the Rice Krispie Treat brothers. The lushness is off the charts.
After a short walk, we arrived at Akaka Falls. It was massive and extraordinary to look at. 442 feet, about 135 meters of free-falling waterfall. And, you know, the walk wasn't bad. It was only 0.4 miles along a very paved loop trail, and it takes about half an hour to walk it.
that is for all for Akaka Falls State Park, but we have a few more waterfalls to show you, so join us.
So we're on the scenic drive, right near Hilo, near the bay. And we've been driving through this super, super lush area, incredibly lush. And it's just fantastic, gorgeous views with these narrow bridges where the water flows and has carved through all of the volcanic rock because it's so soft and brittle. And you get these huge rivers, and what happens is when it rains, it forms a flood and it fills this entire thing. And it hasn't rained since last night. It rains 22 days a month. And it's actually, Hilo is the rainiest city in the United States. And when it gets rain, it gets like a huge flood amount of rain and then stops. So you get like totally drenched, and then it's beautiful like this.
If you continue on this Papakōlea Drive, you will encounter the Hawaii Tropical Botanical Gardens, which we will show you in a little bit.
This is Rainbow Falls. Apparently you can always, not always, but you can often see rainbows over the waterfall. And that's why it's called Rainbow Falls.
And it is raining very hard. This is classic Hilo, what with its
Hilo.
22 days per month of rain.
Yeah, it's the rainiest city in the U.S. So these are the boiling pots, and it's named after a famous Hawaiian legend, after the god of Maui, his mother, and a god called Kuna. We're now in the Hawaii Botanical Gardens.
It's you, Australia.
And it's really pretty and serene here. A lot of birds chirping in the background. Very tropical. How is it?
This is awesome. This is so worth the $30 per person.
Caught in action.
We're in the palm jungle. And I think there's a waterfall. We're in the Botanical Gardens right off Hilo. It is like one of the more beautiful botanical gardens I've been in. Everything is explosively green and smells absolutely incredible. This orchid is just growing off this tree. There's the root system. It's just fully hanging off. So I'm gonna point at these roots traveling all the way up the tree. Then in the middle, you have this orchid, beautiful orchid. And then the roots continue up into the high reaches with the ferns all attached to this huge tree in the canopy. I was just saying, I think this is one of my favorite terrestrial things we've done. Like, aside from all the water sports activities, like we just came from a waterfall, which was very beautiful, but I was surprised because it was $30. And I was like, $30 entry for one person to a botanical garden? All right, I mean, it seems overpriced, but I'm totally willing to do it. And then it turned into this like 2-mile round trip of just absolute beauty. This right here we're seeing is probably the least populated area you can possibly see. So while this is not a great representation of what's up there, this is heading to the beach actually. And I think this is going to be a nice lookout. This is the end of the donkey trail. We do a little walk through and get to another beach. And then up here is back to the botanical garden, which we just came from.
So, how do you like the botanical garden so far, Bijan?
So far, I think this is probably the nicest botanical gardens I've been to.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a lot of botanical gardens, but I think that this is the nicest one.
Yeah.
I really like how dense everything is, and there's pretty much, 2,500 different varieties of either extinct or, horticulturally raised varieties here that are all really interesting. I think that this is worth the trip personally to Hilo. If this is the only thing you did, this would make the trip to Hilo worth it. There's a million other things to do in Hilo that are amazing, but this is...
And it's right along the scenic highway, so
yeah,
that's
so
also
it's
a
already
really...
very beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is like even nicer.
Great.
So
I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah.
I totally agree with what Bijan said and highly recommend the botanical gardens. Now we're off to see more sites around Hilo and the North Coast. So we're at the Paradise Cliffs, and it is really, really cool with all the lava rocks. It's patented. And then you have the water slamming against the cliffs. They were also teaching us about 2 different types of lava rocks, and this is the one that is like more sharp, and then it's called Aha, I think that's what it is, or something like that. So it actually was called A'a, and it is the least abundant of the lava flows. The other 2 are called Pahoehoe and Pillow Lava Rocks.
Say hello.
So we've arrived at Maku'u Point with these beautiful lava rocks, crazy waves. It's a beautiful area. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a turtle just past those 2 rocks there. Maybe it will pop his head up in a second. It's really cool. We've been having a lot of luck with turtle on this trip. Almost like seeing a turtle or 2 every day. Whoa, look at that wave. Oh, there's the turtle. So awesome. There it is again, popping its head up. Oh, there might be actually more than one of them, because I just saw one in each direction. That is awesome. Look at that rock with all the different crabs. They're like 10 or something around there. So cool.
I would say that Paradise Cliffs and Maku'u Point are definitely hidden gems. They're right next to each other, so you can do that together. We only found it because I was scrolling around Google Maps to see what was interesting, and I saw that, but it wasn't on any of the travel guides or blogs, so definitely go and check it out and see some of these local favorites. Another great area to check out is the north coast of the Big Island. This beach, La Pahoehoe Beach, is about a 30-minute drive from Hilo.
Okay, Bijan, what did we just do?
We just got our marriage agent to review our marriage documents.
Yay!
So we can have a legal marriage.
That's right.
And here we are, letting the land survey our documents.
Yeah, this really beautiful beach was right near where our agent was.
Actually, our agent's home is right up there. See, look at the cliff. It's right there. That's our agent's home. Way up there.
Right there.
Yeah. That's when I say that we're letting the land survey our documents. And she said part of the process is coming back to the shore and letting the land survey the documents. It's a Hawaiian tradition.
It's an ancient Hawaiian tradition.
Very, very ancient. Yeah.
But yeah, we came to check out this little beach park called Lapahoihoi Beach Point. So, you know.
It's not a very safe beach, perhaps.
Yeah, the waves are looking pretty wild.
Yeah, but you know, it's still very beautiful.
Yeah, very craggly, volcanic rocks everywhere. It's a very unique landscape, I would say. But definitely check it out if you're in this part of the Big Island. This is Waipio Valley, and it's the oldest part of the Big Island. Super lush. Apparently it's also a sacred valley with a very prominent taro production back in the days. And now it's a lot of people have moved out of the valley because of the tidal wave that destroyed many homes. But this gorgeous environment still attracts a lot of people here today.
All right.
We're in the Polynesian Gardens of a state park along the Maku'u coast. And it took us a little bit to find this garden because it wasn't very well marked, but it's very serene here. And there are a lot of birds chirping in the background. So we're appreciating the serenity and quiet in this place.
It's like crazy how it's like grown into the ground and the roots have like come into the ground.
I wouldn't say this park is a must-do, but it's very pleasant if you're already in the area. Now to our last stop.
We just came across the Banyan tree drive, and these trees are awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah, and apparently tons of famous people have planted this. Amelia Earhart, a couple of US presidents. Did they say Elvis planted one of these?
Can't remember.
But apparently the city of Hilo thought it would be a good idea to invite celebrities to plant things here. So different trees have been planted by different famous people.
So this is the end of our adventures in Hawaii. We hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.